Christian Mortensen, Denmark/USA, 115. Vegetables, water, friendship, and forgiveness. Christian Mortensen lived to the age of 115 years and 252 days, making him one of the longest-lived men in recorded history. Born in 1882 in Skarup, Denmark, he immigrated to the United States in 1903 at just 21 years old. His life spanned 3 centuries, taking him from the days of horse-drawn wagons and handwritten letters to the age of airplanes, televisions, and computers. But what truly stands out about Christian isn't just the length of his years. It's the simplicity and wisdom of the principles he lived by. He ate vegetables, drank plenty of water, and perhaps most importantly, he believed that friendship and forgiveness were the keys to a stress-free life. From Denmark to America, Christian began his life in rural Denmark, working on farms and learning the value of hard work and fresh food. When he came to the United States, he carried those values with him. He held various jobs, from tailoring to working in factories, before settling in California. He never married, but he didn't live in isolation. Instead, he cultivated strong friendships, meaningful community ties, and a philosophy that carried him far beyond what most people imagine possible. A simple diet, vegetables, and water. When asked about his longevity, Christian often pointed to his diet. He ate a lot of vegetables, kept his meals light, and avoided excess. He believed that plants gave him strength, energy, and balance. Equally important, he drank plenty of water. Hydration, he said, was one of the simplest and most overlooked habits for good health. Science backs him up. Water supports circulation, digestion, detoxification, and joint health. Unlike many, he never chased fad diets or extreme regimens. He trusted simple, natural foods and plenty of fluids, and it served him well for more than a century. The power of friendship. But Christian's greatest wisdom wasn't about food. It was about people. He often said, friends are the most important thing in life. For him, companionship wasn't just a comfort, it was medicine. Throughout his years, he built lasting relationships, stayed connected to his community, and surrounded himself with positive influences. Researchers now know that strong social bonds are among the most powerful predictors of longevity, reducing the risk of depression, dementia, and even early death. For Christian, friendship was as essential as food and water, forgiveness as stress relief. The other cornerstone of Christian's philosophy was forgiveness. He believed that holding grudges poisoned the mind and body, while forgiveness set you free. He once remarked that bitterness shortens life, but forgiveness lightens a heart and lengthens a years. Science now supports this too. Forgiveness lowers stress hormones, reduces blood pressure, improves mental health, and increases resilience. By forgiving others, Christian freed himself from unnecessary emotional weight. That emotional resilience was likely one of his greatest longevity secrets. Daily routines and balance. Christian also believed in moderation and balance. He enjoyed cigars occasionally, but never to excess. He stayed active through work, gardening, and walking. He loved music, often playing instruments and singing, which brought him joy and connected with others. He didn't complicate life. He kept routine simple. Eat vegetables, drink water, make friends, forgive quickly, and enjoy music. Those habits, though modest, carried him to 115 years. The philosophy of longevity. Christian's worldview can be summarized in a few simple principles. Eat light, mostly plants. Drink water daily. Value friendships above all. Forgive to stay free of stress. Keep life simple and joyful. This philosophy gave him not just years, but peace. He lived with clarity, without the clutter of resentment or excess. What we can learn from Christian Mortensen. Christian's life offers powerful lessons for us today. Prioritize people, not possessions. Build friendships and nurture them. Practice forgiveness. Let go of grudges. They weigh you down more than you realize. Eat for health, not indulgence. Vegetables, simple meals, and hydration build long-term strength. Stay joyful. Music, laughter, and hobbies nourish the spirit. Keep balance. Moderation in all things is more sustainable than extremes. Why his story matters now. In our modern world of stress, busyness, and conflict, Christian Mortensen's wisdom feels even more relevant. He reminds us that the pillars of longevity aren't complicated. They don't come in pills or fancy programs. They come in daily choices. What we eat, how we treat others, and how we let go of negativity. Christian's life is proof that while we can't control our genes, we can control our habits and attitudes. And sometimes those attitudes, kindness, forgiveness, friendship, matter more than anything else. The big takeaway. Christian Mortensen lived 115 years with clarity and grace. His secrets were simple: vegetables, water, friendship, forgiveness. But behind their simplicity was profound wisdom. He showed us that a long life is not about avoiding wrinkles or chasing youth. It's about living in harmony with yourself and with others. So the next time you drink a glass of water, share a laugh with friends, or forgive someone who hurt you, think of Christian Mortensen. In those small acts, you may be adding not just years to your life, but life to your years. Outro. Christian Mortensen will be remembered not only for his extraordinary 115 years, but for the extraordinary simplicity of his message. Live lightly, love deeply, forgive freely. If a story inspired you, share it with someone who could use a reminder of life's simple joys. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories of the world's longest lived people and the wisdom they carry for us all. Because sometimes the path to a long life is as simple as a glass of water, a forgiving heart, and a good friend.